So I think especially when you have new players, like was pinging up towards top side, and he did skip his blue buff, so trying to get there before Fudge can crash this wave. Okay. And Fudge could be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, Fudge gonna have to look out for that vault breaker, because here it comes. XU arrives, one more hit's gonna get it done. First blood, but it's straight down to about 1,500 HP. Contracts close in, and it will be secured by the Trundle. Now everybody on Disguise, ready to dogpile in, but Rahel's already got the first kill. There onto Seos. Shopify Rebellion trying to get away from this one. Contracts takes a bite, but it's Huhi eating good. 3-0 in kills for Disguise.
Yeah, nicely done. Disguise coming up.
As now Huhi's ready to start up the fight. Seo's in the middle of everybody, but the Rel doesn't even have the power to use the ulti just yet. XU's already dead as B-Boy picks up the kill. Now Castle in the middle of everybody, trying to find enough damage here on the contracts. The winds of war are blowing. Eos wants to come up here and help his top laner. Fudge is buying a lot of time, but not enough. XU claiming kill number 4 for Disguise.
Yeah, well done there by Disguise. Huhi just turns off the tower, so some of the philosophers, the greatest minds of our time, Flowers.
I like how we're using the name of one character. Hold on now. Seos is going to be some danger heading his way as he gets cooked up by Castle right there next to XU and Huhi. They set the trap. It's easy to find the punish. Disguise now ahead over 2,000 gold after that 5th kill.
Yeah, doing really well. I'm pretty sure Vin Diesel is named Vin Diesel no matter what his character is.
No, that's what I was going to say, is we're talking about the one character, and then the other one is just the guy.
No one's calling him like
on that one, as I can also respect another Tempered Fate coming out here from Huhi, but he's got to be a little bit more careful. Palafox wanted to try to get the damage down, but it ain't going to happen. Huhi swapping over to the exhaust.
Shopify is always going to be a threat. Castle is spotted.
Okay, Castle, can you fight your way out of this one? Tries to turn around for some damage there, but a contract just about burns him down, but the Tempered Fate arrives. XU trying to follow up here with an engage. Beautifully played from Castle. The Rumble is the bait, and Shopify are hooked. Disguised feeling great about the way this one played out.
Yeah, that was actually sick. You know, Castle able to get a great equalizer down that is getting them really low.
Not going to get a whole lot more here. B-Boy, though, ready to follow it up on the Corki. One more auto attack, point blank range. You combine it with the Gatling gun, and Castle finally falls.
But Seos may be getting caught out here.
Yeah, that main engage tool just took a whole ton of damage, just barely getting away for now. XU catches up, smites him down. Now Darkwing's ready to make his heroic entrance. TP, though, Fudge wants to join up with everybody, and Darkwings has overextended.
Little bit of armor elsewhere, but Huhi getting caught out, that definitely sucks.
Yeah, Huhi did not want to be there. We've been praising him so much throughout this game, and now he dies with 10 seconds before what would be Dragon Soul for Disguise.
Yeah, he'll probably it'll be Duck Hunt. They're going in anyway.
Immediately, though, XU ready to lead the charge. The heroic entrance ain't gonna do a whole lot here just yet, as Castle's about to die to Fudge off to the side. Palafox already down now, too, as XU with the rest of Disguise scrap with contracts, and B-Boy off on the left. Rahel bringing him underneath the tier 1 turret. A beautiful bait and outplay from Disguised. A double kill for Castle before he falls. 2 still standing on Shopify Rebellion versus the 3 of Disguised. It's a bloody fight that slightly goes Disguised's way. Ooh, Contract, though, caught up in a Tempered Fate, but he's not the one in danger. Darkwings is the one to be sacrificed, as the last bit of needlework from Fudge ain't gonna find a target, but Huhi kills off Palafox.
Not a lot of people doing. Seos is sitting on Smite. They're trying to focus this down.
Rahel is not even here yet. The Ezreal is nowhere nearby, so Shopify can immediately claim the Drake. Huhi tries to go on a magical journey, but the journey is straight to hell. B-Boy sends him there.
I don't know.
Oh, Shopify's deciding to full send it after Rahel, though, who barely gets away over the wall. Now Darkwings, XU, and Castle coming in for the massive counterattack. And B-Boy is cooked up. Rahel stays alive. And a little bit of damage on that first Nexus turret. Knocks it down to almost half. Darkwings popping the stasis, trying to stay alive here for the very front line as they engage back onto B-Boy. The Corki is down, and Disguised have found their main man. Now, everybody else on Shopify scrambles to stay alive, but Castle just does way too much damage. Shopify fought back as good as they could, but after 37 minutes, Disguise proves triumphant to take game 1.
Nicely.
11% win rate or something?
Quick math.
It's not right. Already a thumbs up for Seos, getting himself out of danger there, as now Contracts does jump in to grab that last grub. Darkwing with a little bit of damage over the wall, though, ready to follow up behind XU, as there's the Pop Blossom from Huhi, but he's very, very low on HP. Contracts tries to jump back in, and he gets first blood, but he dies right after. Now Rahel finds himself a pickup, as Disguise has already got 2 kills. XU wants a little bit more, but B-Boy barely gets away. Palafox won't get a whole lot back here, and Disguise Pop Blossom onto B-Boy to keep Darkwings alive, but XU's in the middle of everybody, and he's cut down first. Next kill goes over as Darkwings falls, and it's Shopify Rebellion picking up 2 for nothing.
Yeah, they're going to be able to get 2 kills, and they should be able to grab the Herald here as well.
Same time, now Castle going in after Contracts, might be finding some good damage here, goes all out, but he won't drag him back through the wall. Enough damage still there. Castle picks up the kill. Nice punish there from Disguised.
Yeah, going to be able to get that kill. Rahel, though, spent his flash and his ulti. It didn't quite catch. They are working on the Dragon right now also, but it's going to be TP coming in here from Palafox. They want to contest even without their jungler.
Okay, Disguised going after the objective as B-Boy has already jumped in after Darkwings, and with Palafox and Fudge here too, Darkwings is already out of the picture. It's going to cost them, though, as they've already lost Darkwings, they've already lost XU, so the fight goes to Shopify.
Yeah, Shopify winning another fight and now has opened up that 1.4K gold lead.
Buddy in the Pop Blossom only finds Seos. The Otacon is low, but Contracts is lower. Disguise going to find themselves the first kill. They're going to take the objective on top of it. Beautifully maneuvered there so far as Seos has to try to get away, but he's walking straight into the waiting arms of Darkwings, who just got paid.
That was huge for DSG, able to win the fight, steal the Otacon, and Seos even flashing out. Like, where was he going to go in that situation? I mean, you're flashing, but there's no exit point.
Listen, Fudge trying to disengage here, actually with the slam into the wall there on the enemy support, as the Weaver's wall looks to cut off the rest of the fight, but a massive engage with a Pop Blossom from Huhi to try to set it up. Rahel just goes right back over the wall, but instead he's going to be in some danger. He's still alive and firing with the Arc of Ruin. Rahel barely falls at the very end, but a double kill for Darkwings. Castle chasing after Fudge. Shopify Rebellion have crumbled to pieces. He dies to the last. Fudge wants to go into the back line. He's found his way onto Rahel, but he's going to be peeled instead. Disguise ready to fire back now as B-Boy jumps over the wall here with the Killer Instinct, and XU's not going to get him. Palafox takes out Darkwings. Disguise still trying to scramble and fight back, but Fudge is still alive. Castle goes all out, but Shopify is all in. Castle still getting away with a little bit of fancy footwork, but Contracts chases him down. The wind becomes lightning and the thunder goes boom. Disguise fall apart in that one as Shopify can try to turn it back around. He's about to die. He's got to be careful. XU trying to create a little bit of space, but Fudge is in the middle of everyone yet again. XU finally falls, but Seos and Fudge are in danger here in the front line. The Pathmaker from Castle nearly takes Fudge out. Disguise scrapping back and forth here. It's Seos traded for XU in a 1-for-1. Contract's about to die, Seos at the same time, but Rahel's been killed. B-Boy with a Killer Instinct finds his man. Fudge chasing far into the back line, might just finally get punished, and he will be shut down by Darkwings, but it's a 4v3, and Shopify are liking the odds. A double kill for B-Boy, and Contracts isn't slowing down. Beautiful seismic shove onto the victor. Palafox guarantees Darkwings has no. All right, Huhi, scramble as you like. This one's gonna be tough. Pop Blossom hits plenty of targets, but there is no damage there. Ace for Contracts. Shopify Rebellion 16-11. They stop DSG from ever getting that Ocean Soul. They take it all the way to the Nexus, and they're taking us to Game 3.
With the amount of follow-up that they have as well, it's like
you need to, but Palafox now tagged the Spiraling Despair. Darkwings, though, caught in the Glacial Prison, and that's easy money for Contracts.
Nice repeat gank there from Contracts. Force the flash.
Both teleports, both flashes are available for the top laners. Nice bubble, immediately followed up with the Glacial Prison. Palafox gets the second kill of the game for Shopify Rebellion. Huhi trying to get away off to the side as Contracts also has to flash. The Spiraling Despair sets it up so Castle can take it down, but Castle loses his own life in the process. Now Fudge got to be a little bit wary of all these feathers from the Xayah. Disguise.
No one flashed it. There wasn't like a Xayah ult to answer it. They're gonna try to look now.
Yeah, Contracts in some danger here, but the redemption coming out from Seos isn't enough to save him in time. Now XU's got to try to escape.
Land the poke that you can. Hui's gonna look.
Yeah, Huhi jumps into the back line. He finds an initial lockup onto Seos. A little bit more is not enough just yet as Rahel goes into the back line looking for B-Boy even further. He finds 2 kills. Rahel stepping up as Fudge at least gets one back onto XU, but Disguised are showing some signs of magic here. Castle now continuing to try to lock down Fudge and Palafox, prevent them from getting away. Disguised knows they have to get more. Palafox and Fudge continuing to retreat just to make sure that he's always close to this Dragon. Wants to guarantee that if nothing else, he can at least fight for it. Fudge versus Castle off to the side. Dragon down to 1,000. It's taken by XU and Disguise, but now what about the fight after? Contracts trying to keep chasing as B-Boy gets the kill on XU, but a nice Nice use of the hard CC from Dark Wings. Keeps everybody protected for now, but Rahel is dead. Palafox going on a killing spree, and B-Boy is blessed up by the Nami, a piercing light.
Yeah, Fudge getting healed up by the Nami there, which is pretty critical. They're going to go.
XU decides to flash engage, but Palafox ain't going to be found just yet. Huhi in the back, but nobody follows it up, and now Fudge is putting the pressure on Rahel and XU. Done yet. 20 seconds left still on this Baron. 20 seconds left of pushing power. Immediately Glacial Fissure locks up Rahel, but they don't quite have enough damage to kill him. Castle stuck in the front line now, wants to get a little bit more damage onto B-Boy, but it ain't going to be enough. Palafox, unstoppable. Castle can't hold on, and neither can the Nexus turrets. Disguised scrambles to try to keep the game alive, but I don't think it's going to work today. Everybody on Disguise is about to fall as B-Boy jumps into the fountain and